Hello, I'm out in the undergrowth again. This time I'm out in my local woodland patch, so called the Millennium Wood because, like a lot of communities, it was planted at the turn of the millennium and it's become a really good local asset. A beautiful little bit of woodland that's really maturing quite nicely. Now, in the last couple of weeks or so, the weather has turned. It's become a lot cooler and, of course, a whole lot wetter. So there's a few of those lovely autumn berries clinging on, some of the harder ones, the sloes, the rosehips, and, of course, a lot of the leaf has now fallen. But that's not a problem because now it's fungi season. And I've been out looking for fungi. It's a beautiful subject to paint. Like other autumn fruits, they come in such superb variety of colour, texture, contorting into some wonderful shapes, like these ones. Of course, there's not just woodland species. I'm fortunate to live in an area where I have a lot of grazing pastures, and you do tend to see a lot of mushrooms and toadstools coming up in those pastures. Some of them, like these, are enormous. What a whopper! This one is a type of wax cap, really brightly coloured. There are several in the species, slightly slimy and waxy, and they change colour as they mature. Here in the UK, most of us are familiar with picking hedgerow fruits like blackberries, but when it comes to fungus, some of them are poisonous. So don't go eating them unless you've had some expert advice, and if you're going to handle them, just wash your hands afterwards. The best way really is to take plenty of photographs from lots of different angles so that you've got plenty of reference to use throughout the year. I've been studying fungus to draw and paint for many years, and it's such a brief season. They're around for such a short space of time. It's really lovely to be able to get out and see them growing in their natural habitats. It's also great, like over the last 2 weeks, to be able to get out and do some sketching. This is all my inspiration, and it's what helps me to create pictures like the fly agaric that you can see on my website gallery, or this one, which is not quite so representational, is a little bit more painterly, and is more about the atmosphere of fungi season and the colours. It's also about that sort of magical way that they just appear. So it's still fungi season. There's plenty of time to get out there and have a look, so you can do some drawing or painting. So get your hat, your coats and your wellies on and get hunting.